I genuinely think that Kamala Harris is the avatar of diversity is our strength. Like, she is the last form of that ideology. She manages to speak so many languages, chat. And by many languages, I mean she speaks English, but with different accents. I mean, here you have her at the Univision Latino speaking with a Hispanic accent.
Well, first of all, thank you for the question, and I hope your family is okay and your home is okay.
This is, I think, like the third accent that I heard her do. I heard her do a Southern accent. I heard her do an African American accent. Now it's a Hispanic. This woman is like RoboCop. I swear. Like she's looking around the room. She's scanning and she's doing the calculations. And she sees a Hispanic and she's like, I hope that your family is okay. That hurricane was pretty bad, wasn't it? I'm going to give you $700 from the government, but only if you can have online connection. If you have internet connection, then you can apply. But if you don't, well, tough luck. Maybe FEMA will help you, or if not, they will keep those pesky volunteers away from you. And then she hears from behind, Madam Vice President. And she instantly just like does all the computations in her mind. She doesn't know, is it a Ukrainian? Is it someone else from an Eastern European shithole? Doesn't matter. It's like ally, not a white rural American. That means ally. So like immediately loading accent. It's like, hello, yes, comrade, I hear your question. And she does that like shamelessly. In front of everyone, like the cameras are rolling, everyone knows what she's doing, but like she just marches on like a little champ, Like, yes, Russia, bad. Russia, big country, bullies, little country. We will fund $6 billion more. Na zdrowie. Slava Ukrainie. And then she hears someone, it's like, $6 billion. Oh, APEC is here. Yes, I understand that the hurricane is really bad, but we must not forget Israel, our greatest ally in the whole world. We will send even more $16 trillion and 16 naval carriers into that sea, and we're going to do everything possible. Our entire administration is going to be dedicated day and night to help our greatest ally, Has she no shame, though? Like, seriously, it's getting to the point of ridiculousness. Like, there's other politicians that do pandering. And usually it's like kissing babies or... But, like, her campaign, my God, World of Warcraft? Really? Really, like, you reek of desperation. And it wasn't her, to be honest. It was the media. But, like... I have seen the media helping her, so at this point I can safely assume that the American media is just the PR arm of her campaign. Like, did you guys see the scandal with 60 Minutes just like editing her answers to the questions in order to make her look a lot more competent than she was? You know what I think? No, like seriously, this is my take. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but this is what I think. I think Trump was supposed to be dead. I think he wasn't supposed to run. I think it was Nikki Haley. Right? And if you're running against Nikki Haley, then you can say whatever the fuck you want at that point. I mean, most Republicans are going to be, well, Nikki Haley, Kamala Harris, what the fuck's the point? It's the same candidate, right? Like the same policies. I don't think they were prepared to actually have Trump running. So this is why it's like when people actually hear her speak, it's like, she had a teleprompter in the last town hall. Like, come the fuck on, this is embarrassing. Like, I'm willing to bet that if you go on the street right now and pick a random person, it's like, hey, do you want to be a politician? It's like, yeah, what do I need to do? Well, you need to have, like, some opinions about something, like, just believe in them and then express them to the public. And if possible, prepare a couple of speeches and just, like, try and be honest. I guarantee you, like, any person you pick, you can pick a junkie from the streets of San Francisco, and they will probably do a better job at being a politician. I mean, there are YouTubers, people were laughing at the skeptics, the skeptic community, big... Anyone from that community would have done a much better job than what I'm looking at. What is her wage, by the way? How much is she paid for this shit? Americans, how much of your taxpayer money is going to pay for the vice president's salary? Because Is there like any sort of competency? Like, are they valued based on some level of performance or anything like that? You know, because usually doctors are, and almost any other profession is. Like, it's usually like, how good are you at your job, you know? Like, if you're too bad, maybe it's time to retire or something. I don't think I ever seen a politician that's performing even more poorly than this. Seriously, it's just bizarre. Like she must have a team of staffers that advise her. Like, it's like, hey, do the accent, do the thing, just do the accent. Hillary Clinton was doing the same thing, you know? It's so freaking bizarre. Like, and Hillary Clinton was also making jokes with video games. It's like, it's time to Pokemon Go to the polls. That is so unbelievably cringe. I have never heard an entire generation cringe as much as when Hillary was like, oh, I don't know what Pokemon Go is, but I think it's time to Pokemon Go to the polls. Not to mention, like, the people who played Pokemon Go, could they vote, or that doesn't even matter for the Democrats now? I mean, you don't need to show ID, right? So, how can you screen people that enter a bar? Well, you ask them for ID, are you old enough to drink? How can you screen people that go to vote? You trust them. It's just like, what accent will she do next, though? Like, okay, so she did African American, she did the Southern accent, she did the Mexican accent. She's going to do a Chinese accent, isn't she? Oh my god, I want to see that. You know what? If she does a Chinese accent, maybe you guys should vote for her. If you're not, look, if she struggles to the point, like, if she is willing to actually go the extra mile and just become the avatar of diversity, then sure, like, why not? Just when is she going to do it, though? Like, she needs to go to, like, New York, right? Like, New York has Chinatown. She needs to go to Chinatown. She needs to do the accent. How is a Jewish accent? I don't know. I just did what I thought, you know, like what came to me. But like a Jewish accent. Is she going to do that? Is she going to speak with the Prime Minister of India? You know, maybe she should. Do the Democrats keep doing the accent, or is it up until the election time? So, like, they only do the accent until they get elected, right? Like, after they get elected, they don't do it? Because that would be sad. Because if she would constantly do the accent, I would actually want her to become president. Like, I would want her to talk to the Prime Minister of Japan and see her do the accent. That would be lovely. But I don't think they do, right? It's like, it's only to the pandering stage, and after you get past the pandering stage, they just stop functioning. Oh, goodness gracious. How would she talk with YouTuber, huh? If she came on YouTube and she spoke with YouTubers, how would she talk? Would she do the accent if she talked to Hassan Piker? Would she do a Turkish accent, huh? How does she talk with Joe Biden? Is she making like, is she talking like you would talk with a very old person? Like very slow, condescending. Maybe this is why he dislikes her. I genuinely think that Joe Biden doesn't like her. That's the vibe that I'm getting. But anyway, right, maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you guys think. And as usual, I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.